Next company now is Triplet, I think, right? And Vlad. Vlad is coming from Estonia, so welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Well, I was just about to say, je m'appelle Vlad, and I'm happy to tell you that we're making triplets. Okay. It's an Estonian company with the Russian team, and in fact, a triplet is a music album as an application, and service and a platform which is serving musicians, and we're targeting do-it-yourself artists. Sorry, there's just many. So what's the actual problem we're attacking? A music album as a rich format and the rich artistic message was really disappearing, and it was undeservedly devaluated. And the problem was threefolded. It was bands who were suffering from that because every single band is dreaming of releasing at least a debut album. But then these are fans and music lovers who would like to travel with a long and rich journey with a favorite artist. And the music industry, the industry itself, has lost the music album as the most profitable bundle ever. So, as such, Triplet is targeting these 40% of music fans, which are accounting for 75% of the music-based revenues. And these guys are seeking for completeness, quality, and ownership, and Triplet was designed to deliver this experience. So, solution is very simple. We bring back the music album feel, and it's emotional for bands and fans in the industry. For artists, it's a rich format to express themselves and communicate with the fans. For storytelling, because storytelling is actually the way how artists is building their career and develops. It's viral, it generates sales, and actually it's a freemium model, and because of that, it becomes a mobile presentation kit of an album and an artist. So it's MPK built around the music album and an artist. And it's a communication channel because it actually is having push messaging, and we have analytics which is telling us who is the fan actually, if it's a fan or not, and then we allow an artist to communicate. For fans, it's again, we're bringing back this tangible but digital experience, and it's a visual content. The whole communication has become very visual, so we build it in the application. And for the industry, it's complement streaming, it's offsets the decline in CD sales and competes with piracy, and which is very, very important, generates the catalog recycling opportunity and cycle. Now looking at the product, we have mobile client and web client, and as you'll see, mobile client would be the typical album cover. There's going to be a playlist there, a story about the song, illustrations, sent 10 images, socially active, which actually push for reacting with the application, and extras, in-app purchases, bios, all the soft metadata in the application. And in the web client, an artist, a do-it-yourself artist, is basically building his own album. And as soon as the content is being downloaded, he can see the result in app immediately. So if he doesn't like anything, he just changes it, and then he just sends it to us, and we publish it to the store. So market sizing is pretty interesting for us. Is that millions of unpublished and published and unpublished artists, and self-published. 6 billion fans globally, as the Music Metrics is saying, and emergent market potential, which we'll be developing over the next at least 8 years. So business model, we charge in one-off fee, 350 euros or $500 for building an app. We have monthly platform support fee of reasonable €1, and we have revenue share 80-20 with an artist, and then it's advertising, product placement, and sponsorship opportunities we're also having. We approach and address key artists and content owners directly. We acquire rights, do-it-yourself artists via partnership with music, like Music Keycap, one of the startups which is presented here. And we address fans with the bands, through the bands, direct-to-fan channels. Well, we are free to try no risk experiment for the fan. It's freemium for the fan. It's easy to do for an artist. It's sales and communication portal, and brings the value to the whole ecosystem and all the stakeholders in the industry. So we discovered that we have high recurring potential, extra money in the fans' pocket, and additional demographics. I can prove it with the data.
10 seconds.
Well, and so just look at this. Triple is good for self-expression, making fans and money. That's the mantra for do-it-yourself artists, which I would recommend you to remember. Thank you.
Thank you, Vlad. Okay, I put pressure on you on the last slide, but thank you so much for the presentation. So, Triplet, do we have question for Triplet? No, we don't have to have three questions. We can have more, right?
Yeah, I'm happy to answer whatever.
I like the idea. It reminds me of a campaign that we did similarly for Samsung, the Jay-Z album giveaway. Exactly the same idea. My question, though, is that to me, it feels like how do you sort of how do you keep competitors out? Because I feel like what you're describing here, it's easily replicatable by other companies, and then it becomes commoditized, and then therefore it goes to the lowest bidder. How do you make sure that doesn't happen to you?
Well, first of all, it's the original content which we're having in the application, which is we ask artists to create illustrations and the stories about the song, which is narration, visual and textual narration, and we license this. So this is licensed to us, and it's quite a hard work to illustrate the music because we request 7 to 10 images per track. So it's like hundreds of images per application, and as such, we have some kind of a stake within this triplet. So music is okay, but we license images and we license the special narration about that. So that's how we secure ourselves towards the... But again, that's absolutely right. It's very difficult to safeguard ourselves from the competition here, but that's the approach we're taking. And we're trying to sort of rocket launch right now, so probably we'll get the mind share soon.
Other questions? No? Yeah? Yeah? All right.
I guess what's bothering me is, as a consumer, you know, I've already got my iTunes, I've already got my Spotify, I've already got all this music, and you're asking me to start a new app with another set of music. Is it going to integrate with my other music? Is it going to just be kind of, okay, I want to listen to this different app now? It just feels like an added complexity to my life that I don't want.
Completely understandable, and we're thinking of, we also are worried about the churn, which we might have also here, and the cost of switching between the apps. We're building in it, in the second generation, it's going to be a collection of albums over there. It won't be integrated directly to iTunes Store, although we will be collecting information and recommending for the end user to purchase the albums, but it will always be album-oriented. And we created folders where you can have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 folders. And Nielsen Music is saying that a typical fan, which is buying albums, is having around 8 albums he's listening like crazily. So we have a solution for that. And it will be the whole ecosystem built around the music album. And also we're going to have other in-app purchases like merch, like ticketing, and it's going to be push messaging. So it's going to be quite interactive in itself and engaging for an end user, not only the music.
Yes?
So how do you get artists to the platform? What are you doing for marketing?
It's pretty simple. Customer acquisition cost is almost zero for us because it's API to API talks. We partnered with Music Kickup, which is millions of artists available through the platform. And we also partnered with Fuga, the Dutch DSP of DSP aggregator, having his own back catalog and unique opportunity to cross-license the IP through the platform just with a click of a button. So that's the way how we're going to acquire really lots of leads. And also we approach the key artists directly so that we grab the mind share.
Okay. Well, thank you. I think we're done. Thank you, Vlad. Very impressive. Triplet.
Thank you so much.
Great luck
Merci.
for the competition.
Merci.